Good evening, Sarah. Good evening, Shahara.
Good evening. Good evening. How are you?
It's
How
good.
are
You
you
are
doing?
in Conakry, right?
Yeah. We are in Conakry. I hope you heard my audio. Have
Yes,
you
I
heard it?
did. I did. I did. So, how did
Yeah,
you get my number
because
in the beginning? How did?
I got it. I got it from YouTube.
Oh
To be
my
frank,
gosh!
to be honest.
Everybody, come to Wilhelmina, huh?
I just want to know, like, because so much of wrong people are here, scams are here.
You know,
Because we are setting up a new company in Dubai. We want to get the product like every week or every month, whichever is fine, even if it is small quantity or big, but it's fine. We will start with small quantity, no problem.
mhm.
But while we are in Guinea, we would like to meet that our long-term partner or supplier. We would like to meet them and understand the process and procedure. We want to see how this goes.
Mhm.
So yeah, we will. I mean, there is something. I mean, I want to know from you what really happens in Guinea Conakry.
Okay, this is my
Is it like we
fifth
have to pay
time
the
in.
taxes first? Yeah.
This is my fifth time to travel to Conakry, Guinea because I am the extension of the seller. I handle Mali, Conakry,
Okay.
and Sierra Leone. I think you watched my video that I explained thoroughly. Now I'm gonna
Yeah.
summarize.
Yeah. Yeah.
In Conakry,
Yeah.
they would not entertain
Yeah.
anybody if you are on the ground. They wouldn't. The
What is that? Can
sellers
you
mean
repeat? I didn't understand.
the seller's mentality is different from your mentality and my mentality.
Okay.
Everybody come to Africa to outsource and looking for supply, the real supplier.
Okay.
Africa is the main supplier of gold. Go bring it to Dubai because Dubai has no gold. So the gold is coming from Africa. 98% of gold coming
Okay.
from Africa. The problem with the
Okay.
buyer, they think that they can get gold cheaper one. The real seller would not sell his gold cheap price. They always base on the world
Okay.
market. Now,
Okay.
last night there was a buyer in Sierra Leone, and they were being offered $55,000 per kilo, and the buyer cannot
How much?
afford $55,000 per kilo.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yes, so that is another 5% less. Yeah. Whatever the world market. You are in Conakry. I don't know if you are able to get the price what you are looking for. I don't know.
Yeah, we just reached. We just reached for a few days. That's all.
So
Immediately, I got your number and I called you.
so tell me what is your price? Tell me.
What is that?
What is your price that you are looking for? You are already in Conakry. What is the price that you are looking for? Oh, you will be disappear. Okay. I'll call you back.
Yeah. I think a poor internet. Now I am.
Okay, I listen to your voice. Okay, may I explain
Yeah.
to you properly? You will not get
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
gold without payment because
You will not.
In Conakry is cash business. Is FOB.
Oh, it's FOB. Okay.
Yes.
So there is no things like central bank and tax.
Okay. Now the gold when you buy, I'll give you an example. I will summarize what you have learned from my YouTube channel. When you place an order, okay,
Okay.
you need to come to the
Okay.
office to inspect the order. By the way, who invited you? You travel by invitation or you travel by yourself?
No. Like just us. We just came by Emirates.
Just
Just
for
us.
holiday, did you?
Yeah. We just applied for the visiting visa
Ah, okay.
and we came on visiting visa.
All right.
Yeah.
So in Conakry's policy is completely different because they have changed because there's so many buyers and sellers trying to cut corner. Now, talking about the tax, the gold
Okay.
you have to pay the gold plus government sales tax. Whatever the price on the world market, the sales tax is 6.5%.
Sales tax.
Yeah, that is an income of the country. Yes.
Sales tax 6%. How much?
6.5%.
Okay, and this is the original, right? I mean,
That is the original. You will be told by the seller himself. Now I am the extension of the seller. I know the taxes. I know ins and out of Conakry. Right.
Okay.
So you come to the office with your order. You are in Conakry right now. The seller would not deal with you because the seller think that you are a window shopper, and the seller wanted to know your background. Now I'm the one who interviewed the buyer. Right now I'm interviewing you. Right.
Yeah.
So when you send a formal letter of interest, let's say you are just on holiday in Conakry, then you're gonna return to Dubai, then you come back to talk to Wilhelmina. You need to have
this is a start. This is a start. What
yes,
I'm saying is,
yes, that is the start.
setting up our. We want to set up a bridge.
Exactly.
That can ensure continuous supply to Dubai from Guinea Conakry.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because let me finish first. Let me finish so that you will understand. In Conakry, Dubai and Conakry is only one stop. There's an Emirate flight twice a week.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, going back to your situation right now, you're just on holiday. That is fine. You experience it.
But we came with a purpose to find the right supplier. That's it.
We are the supplier. We are the supplier. My seller is the supplier.
Only to find the right supplier.
Well, you're talking to Wilhelmina. You're talking to Wilhelmina. We are the supplier. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay, now coming to the terms, 6.5% is the sales tax.
Sales tax. Now let me finish first. Let me finish. You have to be patient so that you will not fail. Okay. Now the price of gold today is July 5. It's 61,954.41. The price of gold in the world market. Now the sales tax out of that is 6.5. Right. I'm gonna get my calculator.
What is it?
Listen first. Listen. Okay. The price of gold on the world market is 61,954.41. The tax is 6.5%. In every bar, the tax is $4,000. In every bar. Okay? Every bar. The sales tax is $4,000. Right. In every bar. Now, let me finish so that you will understand, so that I might able to help you. Okay. Now, we give the buyer of 8% out of the world market price. So the 61,954.41 less 8% is $56,000.
How much is it?
$56,000 per kilo. Now, because I'm going to be with you on the ground in the future, I might ask my seller to give you 3% to waive the tax. So the price is tax included $56,000 when I'm going to be with you in the office to renegotiate to my head office.
Okay, including the tax, 56,000. Okay.
Yeah, including tax, $56,000.
Okay.
Right. Except the shipping cost and insurance.
Okay.
So the insurance is 1.5 on the total sale value. So if you hand carry, you don't need to pay the logistic because you're gonna hand carry on 5 kilos.
Yeah. Insurance is how much?
1.5. You don't need to have an insurance because you're gonna hand carry. But if the gold will be missing, it is your responsibility.
Yeah. Hand carry. But okay, hand carry. Okay, you carry on. I will ask the question in the end.
So that is how it works. Now I'm finished. It's your turn to talk to me.
Yeah. This hand carry. So, for example, where is this central bank comes into play here? Because
Okay.
one of the supplier friend was saying
All right.
we need
That's
to
a very
pay
good
6%.
question. That's a
We need to pay the 6% tax to the central bank through the exporter. The
no,
exporter who has a bank account in the central bank.
no,
Does
no,
it
no,
be like
no,
that?
no, no. That's not the
So
way.
there is
No. When you if
better
you
that
watch my
process.
video on YouTube, I really thoroughly explain it. Now, you are going to pay the gold to the seller in order to reflect the cash inflow. So the gold has to be brought to the central bank. When the gold to be brought to the central bank, the gold stays at central bank, ready for
So
export.
what is the user journey? What is the user journey there? We pay to the central bank in the central bank.
No, you don't
How
need to
is
pay
this?
the central bank. You pay to the owner of the gold. Central bank will only give the certificate of clearance.
Central bank will give the certificate of clearance. 1 second.
It's okay because I'm gonna at the same time it's on your WhatsApp the voice of our conversation. It's okay.
Okay, certificate of clearance is there. And this is issued by the central bank, right?
The central bank will certify that the gold has been fully paid by the buyer. So you are going to pay to the owner of the gold in order to reflect the cash inflow receipt. The receipt means that you have paid the gold to the owner of the gold, not the central bank.
Okay, so after the payment only, he will submit the gold to the central bank, right?
I think you feel confused. I will repeat again. Assuming you come back to Wilhelmina, you return to Dubai. I'm just giving you an example. Assuming that you're going to buy gold from us. Okay?
Okay.
So we're gonna let me finish so that you will understand. In a way, our conversation is on the record voice. So that after our conversation, you can listen. Okay, let me finish. Assuming you return to Dubai, you are only on holiday in Conakry outsourcing, that is fine. So when you return to Dubai, you're gonna send a letter of interest that you are going to purchase gold to us. What we need from you, we need a copy of your business registration. We need a copy of your passport copy, an importation license, and a proof of fund. Why we need that? Because there's so many buyer trying to smuggle the gold or gold laundering. So when you send it to Wilhelmina, we will respond to you in accordance of confirmation of your order. Then we will send you a mining license of the seller, the export license of the seller. Then you will be invited to come to Conakry again in order to come to the office, inspect your order. That is how it works. You cannot just go there, window shopping, it wouldn't work. So when you inspect the gold in the office, you make a deposit, a holding deposit. Out of, let's say, we're selling 56 tax included. I might consider 55. I might. Because I have the authority to ask my head office to give you, because I validated you, I interviewed you. So I'm going to ask my seller, okay, let's give this buyer a flexible price. I will give you 55. All right. $55,000 times 5 kilos. That is $275,000. Okay. So you need to make a down payment. So the down payment you will be given, let me finish, I said. Let me finish. So when you make a down payment, whatever you can afford, then you will be given a receipt of your payment. That is the time the gold will be brought to the central bank.
Okay. For the down payment, then a receipt is collected, then the gold goes to the
central bank. So you, after the down payment, you have to transfer the payment directly to the seller's bank account on that day. Right? Because that's it, the owner of the gold has to pay the tax on your behalf. So he's going to use the money of your down payment to pay the tax. Right.
Okay.
So then you have to pay 275,000 to the seller's bank account. Now, before you're gonna travel, you need to inform your bank in Dubai that you are buying valued goods in Africa, because Africa is a red flag of money laundering and gold laundering. So when you receive the contract, you need to inform your bank manager that you are going to buy valued goods. So your bank manager would be aware, because once you transfer your payment might be blocked. So you need to coordinate with your bank manager. Yes, you have to show the contract of my head office, that here I'm going to buy gold. So your bank manager is aware that you are going to transfer $275,000.
Issued by this contract issued by the central bank?
No, you're not listening to me. You're not listening. I said,
And I'm asking, once the gold goes to central bank, they will do some essay and things, and they will come with a report, right? Certificate of clearance, right?
the certificate of ASE, you will get the ASE report. So the owner of the gold will process all the paperwork, because he is going to export to you. The central bank has nothing to do. The central bank will only give all the documentation requested by the owner of the gold, because the owner of the gold has a license to export to you. Yes. You don't have a license to export. You are going to buy to the exporter. So the exporter has to export to you. So you have to wait for 8 days to process, 3 working days to clear your payment. Then after 3 days, then that's the time the seller will process all export documentation, as a report, the ownership, the clearance, the custom clearance, etc., etc. Right.
Okay.
That's the thing. Now, because you're already on the ground, I cannot advise you, because I am not here to teach people. I am here to sell. If you watch my YouTube channel, you found me on YouTube channel, you should pay attention on my video, and all my procedure is very clear and simple. Yeah. So now I'm talking to you.
Once the gold in the bank, what is the process? They will deliver to the airport for hand carry. How is it?
The gold will be hand carried by the armor car. Exactly what my buyer. The gold has been carried by the armor car from the central bank to the custom clear area. Yes, and it will be hand over to you. Yeah.
On the same flight, then we need to check in, and then we go to the customs clearance area. We need to collect the gold. Right?
Exactly. It has been done, because I was there, and I was with the buyer, with the buyer and my boss. And let me finish first. I said, you are very impatient. That's why you made a mistake. So when the gold carried by the armor car bring it to the airport, my boss and you will go to the custom area to stamp, because the custom has to inspect what is inside the box. So my boss will say, this is our client. Let me finish, I said. Let me finish. You have to listen to me. This is for you. I'm not supposed to teach you. Right. So then, when the gold will be handed over to you, the custom will clear your gold. Then you can board the plane. Right. You got me?
Okay. Okay. Got it. So that means the complete FOB is only that works in Conakry.
Exactly. Even in Mali and Sierra Leone is FOB. There is no way you can get a cost insurance and flight. There's no way.
Paying the taxes and hand carry and payment after the essay in Dubai.
No.
Work in Conakry. Right?
No. You have to pay in full. No. You're not listening to our conversation, really.
Some people were saying, see, you have to understand there are many misconceptions being taught. That's why I'm telling you, the only thing that works in Conakry is FOB.
That's right.
Are scam, right.
That's right. That's correct. Who advised you to come to Conakry?
When we met a couple of gentlemen 2 days before here, when we landed, they told to pay the 6% tax. Okay. and they will pay the necessary to the central bank. The central bank will do the assay. Then the gold will be delivered to the airport. All these things.
That is
Then
wrong information. That is
their
wrong.
representative, seller's representative, will travel with us, and then we take the gold to the Dubai. We do the assay, and then we make the payment to the representative
No.
in Dubai.
Then you have a problem. You have the problem. The person who advised you is a misleading. He misled you. Yes. He misled you because 3 weeks ago there was a meeting to all exporter. According to my financial controller, they have a meeting that the government of Conakry would not tolerate any foreigner to pay taxes only. They have to pay the gold plus the government sales tax.
Gold plus the sale. Okay, the complete payment done, then only they can ship or hand carry or whatever, right?
Ship or hand carry. If a big quantity, yes, we're gonna ship it by Emirate Air Cargo. Yes.
But full payment upfront.
Yes. There's no upfront really. You have to pay what you're buying. You're buying money, my dear.
Yeah, I mean the complete payment. Yeah, the complete payment we have to do. That's what you said. Which is the legal, right?
That's correct. That's correct.
Okay, so that means I got the information, and I think how we will start. So,
Well, I cannot help you because I don't entertain buyer without proper due diligence. I am interviewing you right now.
no problem. At least it's a start. We will keep in touch.
Yeah, you come back. You have to send me a letter of interest, who you are, your company name, your address.
And how we will assure our money is safe?
Your money is safe. Your money is safe. Because when I travel with you, remember, if you watch my video, I do charge my extra service to accompany the buyer. If you watch my video, I mentioned that many times. Don't travel without invitation. Yeah. Because you are going to encounter disaster, I'm telling you.
Yeah, but is this invitation and upfront, payment completely FOB? There is a risk for the buyer, right?
There is no risk if Wilhelmina is be with you. If I'm with you. But if I'm not around, yes, there would be a risk. Yeah. I know my seller.
Today's LBMA price is 61,000 something, right?
Yeah, almost 62.
Is this for 22 carat?
23.
23 carat, 63, 2,000. Okay. And your supplier, your team, they supply 23. What is the purity?
Purity is 96, 97.
Which is 23 carat. Okay.
Okay,
so that means I will pass this information to everyone, and once we are ready to go, I will call you as per your terms.
If I'm with you, if you are in Kalum, there is a shop 50 meters away from Kalum Hotel on the left side. He is selling during the time last year. He was selling $56,000 per kilo. There is a shop, a jewelry shop.
Okay.
He has a gold cash on the table. You have you can see the gold. You have the money. Put that on the table. You can have the gold. But the problem is you don't have a license to carry.
Okay, it's a jewelry or is it a bullion?
No, he is a jewelry. I just been there to window shop to ask, because when I'm in Africa, I also do some meeting in order for me to help both sellers and buyer. So don't bank on it. I'm just giving you what I have experienced last year. You got me?
Okay. Yeah.
I know Indians are very fussy. You know, my sellers are.
Anyway, to test the quality and sample while I'm here, we can carry some quantity, purchase a small quantity just to do the assay in Dubai to ensure it is 96, 97 and the supplier is legitimate. Maybe even if it is a half kg, it is fine.
I cannot help you. You're already on the ground. I cannot help you. I cannot. I just want to explain it to you Because our policy, we don't entertain the buyers already on the ground. We don't. I cannot help you. No. Our policy is very clear. The buyer has to submit letter of interest. I mentioned that on my video. Yeah. Letter of interest.
And you are telling once we do the bank-to-bank transfer, F.O.B.
That's right.
It takes 3 days to reflect. 3 days to reflect. Which bank is this? We should transfer from Dubai. Any idea?
Vasta Bank. My seller's bank is Vasta Bank. My seller's bank has a different. My seller is a big company, my dear. He has a lot of different bank account. I will only give you the banking information of my seller when I validated you. At the moment, you are on the process of interviewing.
I want to know which bank we should take is to transfer.
You will receive the contract, my dear. The contract would be stated banking details of the seller. Yes. The correspondence bank of my seller is New York. Yes. You have to receive first the contract.
And another 3 days for all the documentation process, customs clearance.
In total of 6 days.
Certificate of asset.
In total of 6 days, yeah.
So in that 8 days, we have to stay in Conakry.
Precisely. Precisely.
And on the 9th day, all of us fly.
Yes. Even 8 days. Everybody's fly, yeah.
So that means it's a 10 days process. Landing.
No, not really. It depends on how speedy your payment. It depends.
But the payment is safe.
Well, it takes 3 working days to process because your payment goes to the correspondence bank, then correspondence bank to Africa. How long you been searching for gold? Are you in business? Because it seems that you are just new in in gold business.
We are new. Last 6 months, me and my partners.
That's the reason I can sense it.
Just studying, taking our time.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to hurry. Because we met many people asking for the tax amount. We never paid $1 because we are studying last 6 months. Every nook and corner and the scams.
No, you know what is the meaning of scam, my dear? Shara, do you know what is the meaning of scam means? Yeah. Deceived, lied. Both of buyers and sellers can lie. You're lying yourself. Why? You travel to Conakry unprepared. And the person whom you're dealing with, he is also mislead you. What happened at the end of the day? You're gonna be scammed. Yeah.
We're not going to pay anyone, but just checking which is the right, the correct process. Even these people, when we ask their license, they didn't give us. They are just telling pay the 6%. No,
the seller would not give, my dear Shara. Listen, my seller would not trust you. He would not give you his mining license. I do all of my sellers' vital information. I would not even release it to you. I wouldn't. I don't know you. I will only release when I see your business registration. I will only release mining license of my seller when you can show us proof of fund. The value of your order 5 kilos, $275,000. Right. I have everything in my possession.
Don't you think this transferring of $250,000 or $300,000 upfront is a risk?
Well, don't be involved in gold business because this is money you're buying. Don't be involved. Keep your money, stay away on gold business because Dubai is crying for supply. All gold from Africa landed into Dubai. So if you are scared, don't be involved.
Dubai is F.O.B.
Well, buyers in Dubai, they pay. I've been to Dubai many times, my dear. I know the tricks of you.
They pay in Dubai. They are not transferring the payments to Africa, right?
Well, just stay away in gold business then. Keep your money. Excuse me. Keep your money because the seller would not entertain you. I'm telling you. I'll give you an example. Last year, I met a young guy from Dubai. Okay? He was chatting with me for 6 months. And he arrived in Conakry. He stayed at Nom Hotel. He's Pakistan nationality, but he works in the company of Dubai. He sent me a text because he has a difficulty dealing with the seller, not knowing he was dealing with my own seller. So I told him, go to the office and meet my seller. So he went to the office. My seller rejected him. He's asking for C.I.F. I told him, there's no way you can get C.I.F here. This is F.O.B. So he returned to Dubai empty-handed. And he said, oh, there's so many scammers. I said, no, you're one of the scammer. You are. Because you're dealing with my own seller. My seller is a big company. Right. People are queuing in the lounge waiting to see my boss. Me, I don't queue to see my boss. Right. And I told him, you're also deceiving yourself. That is the reason why you tarnish Africa. I told this to Pakistan. And he's asking for C.I.F. And I told him, are you crazy? You're asking for cost insurance and freight. Therefore, you're going to leverage the gold. That is the reason why Conakry government is getting strict. Yeah. That is the reason.
So that means if you pay 100% payment, the buyer's money will not be lost, and we stay here 8 days, we can all travel together.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Only if I'm with you. Only if I'm with you.
Yeah, if we are doing this, it will be only through you, and you have to be with us in the same hotel.
Yeah, we can stay at a Kalum Hotel across the Central Bank. Yes. Nom Hotel. Just only a few yards in Central Bank.
How many transactions successfully you have done so far?
In Conakry, I have 4 successful transactions.
And any failures, like any 100% payment somebody done and anything which
They paid 100%. They paid 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. Even after paying 100%, any deal which buyer suffered loss?
No.
Nothing happened like that?
No.
All were successful through your buyer?
Yeah.
Seller, through your seller?
Yeah. I will determine which seller I'm going to put you, my dear. Because in Conakry, I have 3 different sellers. And you have not convinced me yet. You have not. You have not convinced me. I'm just interviewing you right now. I will determine which seller I'm going to put you when you provide me a copy of your business registration, a copy of your passport, and a copy of your proof of fund that you have $275,000. Without that, I wouldn't believe it. I'm sorry if I'm very frank.
I got it.
You got it?
You're telling 100% the things will be delivered on time to the airport once the payment is done, once the documents is cleared, everything will be proper, and Wilhelmina will be with us, all these things. Right?
My boss and you and I will be in the airport. The gold will be hand carried by the armor car. The gold cannot be on the car because that is money. The armor car will take the gold from the central bank to the airport. And you and my boss and me would be waiting at the custom area. Right.
Is there any assurance from the government side once you pay the 100% to the bank account?
No, the government will only give the sellers a certificate of clearance. The assurance is coming from the seller. The government has nothing to do. The seller has to pay. No. I think you're asking silly question, really, to be honest with you.
Wilhelmina, when you pay 100% payment to the supplier, what you get? You get a receipt, right?
You're gonna be there in the office, my dear. My dear, I am not here to waste my time talking to you.
No, we are not wasting your time. We are talking business.
Yeah, you're talking about business. You are already on the ground. What I'm gonna advise you, okay, instead of talking to Wilhelmina, you're sucking information from Wilhelmina, right? Information is very important. I always mention that on my video. Information worth $1 million.
Because how we will call you next month?
Well, you can call me at any time. You can call Wilhelmina because Wilhelmina is very strict, Shara, right? Yeah, you listen to our voice conversation and then you can forward it to your partner and enjoy your holiday. Sorry?
You are settled in Australia.
I live in Australia.
And any other country you recommend other than Conakry?
Well, you can go to Mali. You can go to Sierra Leone. But they're all the same.
All the same.
All the same. You have to pay. In Mali, the sales tax is 7%. Right.
Okay.
Every country.
Is more safe?
Sorry?
Conakry is more safe than.
Well, I'm a woman. I travel by myself. I don't have any problem. And you're a man. You're scared. I'm a woman. I travel by myself. Once you're gonna be invited by the office, you are a valued customer of the seller. I am the valued customer of the seller because they hired me to promote Africa. I don't have any security guard.
These people are genuine and long term in the market.
I can guarantee you my seller is genuine. The seller will only reject you if you are keep on bargaining and bargaining and bargaining. Yes. One Indian was sent out of the office when I was there. Yeah. My seller said, keep your money, we're not interested. My seller is allergic with Indian, you must remember. There are good Indians and also bad Indians. I told my seller, it doesn't matter if he's Indian. It's business. Let's listen to his needs. Yeah.
Both parties don't want to lose money.
Exactly. You must remember you're paying my services.
My assurance is you, right? Our assurance is you that everything will be smooth.
Yeah. You must remember when I travel with you, I do charge my services. I'm not traveling by free.
You can list, I think you can list that 1, 2, 3. What is your terms in this deal? And I will discuss with my partners. Then we will, yeah.
You read first, go back and read. I'll give you my latest video. I will give you my latest video. I want you to listen from the beginning to the end. So that you will not keep on asking question and question. Okay. Wise person is only asked one question.
No worries. I'm maybe wisest, so I ask more.
All right. Thank you very much, my dear. Thank you. Enjoy your holiday in Conakry.
You too, please. Looking forward to meet you soon.
All right. Thank you.
Take care.
Now, see these people, they find me on my YouTube channel. They don't read. They think that gold is easy. You are buying money to make money, my dear. There was a guy from Norway. There's a guy from UK. Just finished conversation. They're all joker to me. Now another buyer from Dubai. He was being misled. And then they search on YouTube, they found Wilhelmina. I'm the only person who put my face. Please, if you search on my YouTube channel, from the beginning to the end, listen to this video. Click below and subscribe. Read the full corporate offer. Read by paragraph by paragraph. Do not come for conference if you keep asking question, because all question and answer is already on my YouTube channel and also on my Facebook. There's a link when I upload this on my YouTube. There's a link. Click the link, then you will be redirected to my platform on Facebook. It's very extensive. Very. So I don't have time to waste here. I am not a babysitter. You're a businessman. You have to read properly. Digest what you are reading, because this is for you. My seller hired Wilhelmina. I have a difficulty dealing with time waster as well, and joker broker and joker buyer. Right. Why I call you joker buyer and joker broker? Because you are not paying attention. You are buying money to make money. You are not here to waste your money. My seller mines the gold. Right. My seller has been in gold business for many years. My seller is more richer than you. You are just a small trader. Buy and sell, you make profit. This is business. This is business. Africa is the main source of gold and diamond. But you will never get C.I.F cost insurance and freight only. You have to pay the gold plus the insurance and freight. If you hand carry 5 kilos, you don't need to pay the shipping cost and insurance. It is your responsibility. Once we hand over the gold in the airport, it is your responsibility. Right. So when I travel with you, Mr. Buyer, I do charge my travel cost. I am not here to give you for free. My information on YouTube and on Facebook is worth $1 million already. You gain knowledge. If you don't pay attention, then you're a loser. Thank you very much. Have a pleasant good evening. I just have a conference. 3 or 4 people, they don't. I am not here to teach people. I am not a babysitter. Read. Because when my seller hired me, my seller didn't even teach me. They just give me, well, Mina, this is the one. They give me all the necessary what my seller can provide. I done my research. I myself went to Africa. I sit down with my head office. Yes, there is a lot of misconception. Because you guys, you want to get the profit. You are hurry, hurry, hurry. This is not for hurry business. Take time. There's a process. Read. The full corporate offer is in front of you. Simple as that. Thank you very much. Have a pleasant good evening.